Well guys, it's time for another adventure, and this time I'm going to head into the woods and locate the river and follow it upstream. I'm going to find myself a beautiful idyllic spot to set up my plow point, and then I'm going to prepare my evening meal, steakhouse spicy blue cheese burgers. So I'll see you guys at camp. Quite a warm day today, even though it's nearly autumn. Autumn is nearly here. The colder weather is happening very shortly. Absolutely brutal going through all that. All the thorns and berries. But I'm here now, and the sun is beautifully starting to set behind me. I've got about 3 or 4 hours left of sunlight, which gives me plenty of time to look for a beautiful spot by the river. But I don't think it's going to take me much longer, because the river is just down here. And I'm just going to follow the river along until I find the most ideal place I can find. Let's go and find our camp. So later on, once I arrive at my camping destination, wherever that will be, I'll let you guys know where I've been and what I've been up to, as I've been away for a few weeks, as you know. So thank you for your patience there. But also, I'm going to be asking you if you would like to see a video. The camp that I went on, I had to bail. I had to leave. There was something strange going on in those woods. But I'm going to ask you guys if you want to see that. I'll mention a bit more, like I said, when I get to camp. There's so many beautiful places here in this woodland. It's hard to choose where to camp, but I know I'll find something eventually. I've decided to cross that little river onto a less trodden path. The path actually goes right up into the woods, and I believe straight over and through the other end. But I'm planning just to keep walking through this bit here. It's less trodden, and normally those places are the best places to find. Quite pleased with this spot here. Very pretty. The river on my left is bending around to my right, and there's lots of material here that I can use for a fire and to cook my meal. And I think this spot is going to do quite nicely. Today I've gone for the ball green tarp, as I like the colour of it. Blends in quite nicely. Hopefully it will give me a bit of camouflage from the back end and the front. But either way, I'm here for the night. So with a plough point, you just have to find yourself one corner, string it up or bungee it up. I would say about head height. That's worked for me anyway. What I need to do now is just find the other end, completely opposite to the tarp, where you've got it attached to the tree. Pin it down where you want it. There we go, there's one end. Stretch out the other end, the furthest point. Same on this end. Furthest point. Sink down. And what I'm going to do, because of course it's quite low down, find the middle loop, attach on one of these bungees, stretch it up to give yourself a bit more headroom. There you go. Right, my plough point is now up. I've managed to fit another bungee here just to open it out a bit more. Give me a bit more of a square space at the back. I can fit all my bags and sleeping arrangements nicely away there. Just in case it does rain. Not forecast to rain, even though it's been raining today. But I do want everything in there for me to hide away when I'm sleeping tonight. I'm going to go and collect some firewood now. Start getting that sort of ready. And then cook up my amazing meal. Do you know what? Scrap that idea. Do you know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to pour myself a little tipple whiskey just to wet the whistle, as they say. It's been a while since I've been camping, so I want to celebrate in good fashion. Have a little whiskey, enjoy the views, enjoy the laugh of the sunlight that there is. It's going to get a lot darker here quicker in these woods, and it is actually starting to drizzle, I've just noticed. It's starting to drizzle, a little bit of rain, but it's not going to dampen the wood too much. I'm going to split the wood down once I do some fire prep shortly. But let's have a whiskey. Oh, it sure is good to be out. Sure is good. I've got a little baby tankard, especially for this beautiful treat. Famous grouse. Cheers, Adam, for my little birthday whiskey. I've actually got another one for later on as well from you, so cheers for that. And cheers, Ben, EC Outdoors Ben. He kindly gifted me this little tankard that actually has a little nursery rhyme on it. My kids have enjoyed having their hot chocolates and orange juice out of this, but I'm enjoying having some whiskey in this. It's the perfect size for it. So cheers to you, mate. And cheers to you guys at home. Cheers for tuning in. Oh, absolutely beautiful here. Gorgeous. I do love a woodland camp. Alright, I think it's time to get some work done for this evening meal. and let that burn down to some coals, ready for some food later on. But I thought I'd just let you guys know what I've been up to recently. The last few weeks I've camped with my friends Matty and Selena. Me and my wife went along to a beautiful woodland that we've been to before and camped with them, cooking good food, swinging our axes and enjoying the evening with a glass of wine, sat around the fire with Matty playing some tunes on his guitar. Rachel joined in as well, singing along, and it was just a much needed rest that we needed as a couple. After that I went out with Ben and Mark and their wives along with their children and my children, and we put our tents up, hammocks, and let the kids just run around and enjoy nature on the swings, and spending an evening having marshmallows and watching films on the projector that I brought along with me. And a little while after those camps with friends I went out on my own. It's been very misty and foggy and rainy here in the northeast for the past week or so. Thick, dense fog that I thought would be beautiful to capture the different atmospheres and environments you get to camp in. But when I went, after seeing a bit of a silly scarecrow someone made in the woods to look like a ghost, it's just kids having fun in the woods, I set up my tarp and I started to process firewood for the evening food, and I noticed all of a sudden all the birds stopped tweeting and I could see evidence of movement in the bushes. I could hear rustling and heavy treading, and I just decided to pack up and leave as I noticed somebody in the woods watching me. So if you want to see that video of a very scared and a very anxious Josh, let me know if you want to see it, because the reason why I would share it is because there's a good message behind it. If you feel like you're unsafe, if you feel like something's wrong, it's a lesson really to pack up and leave, because it's better to be safe than sorry, and to trust your gut as well. So if you're interested in seeing that, please let me know, and I will upload that after I share this video of this camp, which is looking pretty lovely so far. I'm just hoping this fire keeps on doing what it needs to do, because I'm just getting really hungry. Well, the fire's back on and my update is done, but my hunger has begun, and so I think it's time to cook up those spicy blue cheese burgers. I've got myself some fresh mince. I'm going to season it with the Steak Detective seasoning and some blue cheese. I'm going to have some onion, lettuce, tomato, a slice of bacon, and it's going to be an absolutely gorgeous meal. Right, time to add some seasoning to my burger. I've got a Steak Detective seasoning here, so I know it's going to be good. The ingredients are sea salt, Hungarian paprika, garlic, black pepper, white pepper, thyme, cumin, Kashmiri chili, oregano and lemon. It's going to be so good, especially with that blue cheese. This chili taste is going to be amazing. I was expecting it to be one big patty of a burger, but I've got two there. I've got a second bun, which I've brought just in case of emergency of gluttonous. And once those burgers are done, we'll let those rest, do the bacon, do the veg, slap everything else on, and it should be a beauty. Right, as those burgers are cooking, I'm going to start cutting my tomato and my onion for my burger. We might as well save a bit of time in between these cooking intervals to prep for the next step. The bacon's sizzling nicely, the onions are frying nicely as well. And once they're done, I'm going to take those off the plate, let those rest, put the burgers back on, just to melt some extra blue cheese on there. It smells so good. I'm so hungry. It's going to taste so good, this. I might look like an absolute Viking biting into this burger, by the way. I'm sorry if you just see it dribbling all around me, but just know I'm going to enjoy it. Just look at that burger. Look how gorgeous that looks. So juicy. Look how fat it is. I don't know if I can eat two. I might have to have one for breakfast. Just look at that. The juice. Here goes nothing. Oh boy. Absolutely gorgeous. So nice and pink inside. The spices in this just give it such a warming kick, and the blue cheese just blends in with it so nice, with that tomato and jalapeno relish. Onions, tomatoes, gherkin, bit of lettuce, with a nice seeded bun to top it off. Oh man, that burger was absolutely mwah. Best burger I've ever cooked. so tasty. I'm feeling so like lazy now and just so chilled out. What I'm going to do though is probably start making my bed and my sleeping arrangements and just chill out, have some me time, just unwind, have another whiskey, and I'll be shortly going to bed. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, and the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun, and a dish ran away with the spoon. So nice just watching the fire. Something to look at as you drift off to sleep. Sound of it popping and crackling, and the sound of the river going by. It's been such a lovely day, especially walking through that woodland, beautiful sunlight, looking at that water just flowing, and just arriving at camp and be able to set up by the water and be able to look at it as well and enjoy a drink. And of course cooking that beautiful meal that went down nicely, and just relaxing and chilling and able to just sip a whiskey and enjoy the views of the stream and the flow of water, and now to just lay back and just hear that. I'm going to sleep well tonight. I always do when I go camping, especially when you know, I have a good time to enjoy and feel really relaxed, you know. So nice. I'll see you guys in the morning. Peace and love. I'll see you soon. Good morning, guys. It is so dark in these woods. It's definitely September, and autumn is coming because the time of sunrise is about 6:30 instead of it being a lot earlier. I was gonna make a bit of breakfast this morning, get the fire going, but I need to get myself going for work this morning and get home and showered and everything like that, get myself sorted for a new day. So yeah, I'm going to start packing up now and head on out. It's nice and tidy over there, leaving it as I found it, leave no trace. That's what it's all about. But yeah, now that the trees are opening up, it's getting lighter now. Right, I'm going to get out of here and I'll say bye to you shortly. Out of the woodland now. Beautiful day. Started to drizzle a little bit as I came out the woodland, but just looking back at the woodland now, I can just see the beautiful trees turning a little bit more autumn day by day. The colours of yellow and orange are coming through the trees, which I just absolutely love. I love autumn, and especially having a campfire in autumn when it's a bit more chilly in the air. That campfire just means so much more. I've had a great time in these woods, and cheers Dean, my neighbour, who suggested this spot to me. I can see why you come down here and suggested it. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm definitely going to come back down here again sometime soon. But until next time, guys, remember to stay wild and stay safe. Peace.